What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How are you doing today? Thanks for watching. Nice. What's up to the people previewing? How's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, people. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure we're all copacetic. All right, that's done. Okay. What's up, everybody? Trish, Miss Pasha, how's everybody doing? Welcome back. All right, we're about to get started. Hello, hello, hello. I'm very excited. Today's a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day, but today's extra beautiful because I have some amazing news. When I tell you the most amazing news, all right? So we're gonna jump right in. First things first. Okay, so let's address the title. We're doing a delicious creamy kale salad. All right. So the last time I did this buttermilk kind of dressing, it just came out so good. I'm gonna repeat it again today. Just got back from weekend and see what we're watching. Nice, Trish. Okay, okay. Very fancy. I love it. I love it. That's what I love. The people on my in my community do amazing things. So welcome back. Welcome back. We missed you. So let's jump in. Let's jump into what we have going on today. All right. So first things first. All right. So we spoke about the dressing that we're gonna do. Right. This is a delicious dressing filled with capers. Dijon, really nice Dijon mustard, right, from France. Okay, we have capers. We put some yogurt in there, right? That gives it that tangy buttermilk feel and flavor, which is amazing. All right. Of course, we're gonna hit it with some mayonnaise just to bring everything together, and then we're gonna finish it off with some fresh lemon juice, salt and pepper, lots of fresh cracked black pepper, all that stuff. So it's gonna be delicious. All right. So with that being said, let's have some fun. All right, let's seriously have some fun up in here. Hold on, let me make sure this is good. All right, cool. So, whoa, what's going on here? All right, I don't know how that happened, but all right. Okay, so next up, the news that I want to share. What's up, Yeah, I took it off. It's all good. Yeah, so some of the news that I want to share. First things first, all right? Let's start with the spices. So if you check out TikTok Shop, if you haven't checked it out yet, please make sure you check it out because we officially have these 4 amazing spices available in TikTok Shop starting today. All right, so we have our Chinatown. All right, this baby I use for anything Asian, of course, right? So I love using this for when I cook noodles. I use it to make like an instant. Oh my goodness, dead president. There's no need to be negative, bro. What are you okay? Were you not loved by your parents? What happened? All right, we can't have that kind of talk in here, man. It's unnecessary. But we're gonna leave you alone, all right? We're gonna let the universe deal with you, okay? So unfortunately that you are not a happy person, but that's life. You know what I mean? It's all right, Trish. Unfortunately, there are people like that in the world, but you kind of have to just hit them with some love and leave them to fend for themselves, right? So back to what we're talking about. Chinatown. I use this to create, okay, when you ever buy like instant noodles or you buy like a ramen or something like that and it has that powder packet, This baby right here, if you just take this and you add water, you add a little bit of soy, sesame oil, you'll instantly create some amazing flavor for your noodles, right? So I use it for that. I use it for anytime I want a seasoning stir fry, like if I'm doing tofu and I want to season up my tofu and give it a nice Asian flair, then I season it up with this. It's amazing. There's the spices in here. You have things like star anise, cinnamon, cloves, like really beautiful flavors, black pepper, salt. So it's really, really nice for the Asian flavored dishes. And then when you just want to kind of spice something up a little bit, this is one of my go-tos. You know what I mean? So we have that, right? Next up is smoky salt. Now this baby right here, smoky salt is one of my, I would say, sort of all-purpose seasonings. That makes me sad. It's all good, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I literally was on a Zoom today, Trish, and they were talking about when people come and they troll your lives. You know what I mean? And it's, you know, you kind of just leave them to fend for themselves. You know, after a while, they either realize that they can affect you and they leave, or they realize that, you know, obviously it's a human being that they're talking to and they kind of bow out on their own. So either way, it's good for the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It keeps the chat going, and you know, that person gets reported via TikTok on their own because TikTok will see what they're doing. And you know, anyway, we don't need to give that negative Nancy any more of our time. You know what I'm saying? So back to smoky salt, right? So smoky salt, I love this because this one, when I created it, and these seasonings, by the way, they're all created by me personally. Like I did the recipes for these seasonings and they are made specifically for me. So this is not something that I just slap my name on and I'm selling to the public. Like these were all done specifically by me, for my amazing community. So back to the smoky salt. Smoky salt is sea salt that gets smoked with hickory and mesquite, then finished with smoked paprika. So as plant-based people and people that are vegan, one of the things that you tend to miss is that really natural smoky flavor that you get when you grill meats and things like that, and you know, poultry, seafood, whatever. So this smoky salt allows you to add that smoked flavor without having to worry about anything else. So this is really amazing. I put it on my popcorn. I put it on anytime I make fries, or you know, we're gonna fry some green plantains today. It's gonna get seasoned with this, or we're gonna talk about flavor maker in a second. These two are my two all-purpose seasonings, but this one is a smoky flavor and this one is more of, I would say, like a chicken salt, you know, kind of all-purpose seasoning, right? So with the smoky salt, I use it for my beans, I use it for my chilies, you know, all these amazing flavors is what I use it for. So anytime you want to add depth with not just salt, it's a great one to use for that, right? And these are all available in the TikTok shop right now. Whenever you order, they ship out next day. So we ship within 24 hours because we finally have them in stock. You know what I mean? I've been waiting to get my hands on these.
Trish asked if you could put that on roast zucchini too.
Oh, of course. 100%. That will taste amazing because not only are you roasting the zucchini, but the fact that you're adding that smoky salt to it, that just gives you another level of flavor almost instantly. So what I would do is, before you roast the zucchini, I would just kind of, you add oil if you're using like an extra virgin olive oil, and then just toss them in the salt and then roast them. That flavor penetrates right in, especially because of the smoked paprika, and then that natural mesquite and hickory, you can't miss. You know what I mean? So really amazing. And I'm telling you, as you know, this is potent because the minute you open it, the flavor of the smoke, it hits you. Like is there smoke in there? You don't have to guess. Like the smoke flavor in this is on 1000. And I'm telling you, it's packed with crazy flavor. So we have that guy right here, right? Now, flavor maker.
Trish sent a rose.
Appreciate that, Trish. So flavor maker, like I said before, this is more of your all-purpose kind of seasoning, right? It's great for seasoning literally anything, right? It's just like the smoked salt without the smoke flavor. And what makes this unique and special is the fact that there's celery seeds in here, there's turmeric, there's black pepper, and there's sea salt, right? So the turmeric and the black pepper already is health properties, health benefits. They activate together. They work really marvelously for your body. So I just love the fact that I'm able to put this into a seasoning that is more of your all-purpose kind of chicken seasoning that people would tend to kind of use. And I say chicken loosely just because of the flavor profiles that it creates. So it's very reminiscent of something that is more of a lighter seasoning, but just packed with a lot of flavor, right? So last but not least, there's New Orleans, right? What was that? Plant Lady, the flavor maker I put on my avocado. Yes, Plant Lady. Flavor maker on the avocado is definitely a win, right? So with the New Orleans, obviously New Orleans, it speaks for itself. So what are you going to see so in total, I have about 15 spices that I've created, 15 blends. So once I release the rest, once I get the approval with TikTok Shop and I'm able to add the rest to the shop, you will see there is Chinatown, which we already spoke about. There's New Orleans, there's Tuscany, there is Afro Beats, there's Caribbean Heat, there's Taco Tuesday coming up. So the next batch I release is going to be like on another level, right? So New Orleans adds that kind of New Orleans flavor, of course, but more like an Old Bay or like a Cajun seasoning. That's what the New Orleans is like, but without the heat. Because I know a lot of people, they can't have too much spice or too much pepper, like hot pepper. So I wanted to make a version of that kind of Cajun flavor with all of the flavor, but none of the heat. So this one, beans, any kind of Creole dishes, gumbo is really good with this. I season this up on my cauliflower when I'm searing my cauliflower. I use that for this as well. So it's another version of an all-purpose seasoning, but more leaning towards that southern part of, New Orleans and that Cajun kind of style of seasoning. So these are my amazing seasonings, part of the crew, right? I call it the World Traveler because with my collection, you basically get to cook from different parts of the world without leaving your kitchen. So you can cook Asian food one night, you can cook Indian, which is Asian, you can do Caribbean, African, Italian, I mean, you name it, the sky's the limit. So these are all four of these are available in the TikTok shop, right? So that was part of my excitement today. I know this live is a little different because we're talking about what we're basically doing today, right? So the part B of what I'm really excited about today is that my cookbooks actually came. So right now, we re-up on the first veganish cookbook, right? So we have these in stock right now. So these are back, and my veganish cookbook is more of global cuisine. So there's lots of different flavor profiles in this book. So if you're looking for more of an all-rounded kind of book, this will be your book to get, right? So this is now available in the TikTok shop, right? And then, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever got your hair pulled in a fight? Stanley, I'm not sure why you would ask that question, but I don't get into fights. I try not to because I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm professionally trained martial artist. I'm studying for my 3rd degree black belt. So I try not to get involved in fights because I don't want to hurt the person. You know what I mean? So I stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? So, but thank you for asking. Right, and I'm not around anywhere that people would be grabbing on my hair. I try not to get into that kind of crowd. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 2nd degree, going on 3rd. So Trish, I appreciate you getting those amazing products. You rock. All right, that stuff is getting shipped out tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You will be so happy. All right, now this is cookbook number 2. Veganish Nigerian food you want to eat. Now, my wife's Nigerian, so in this book, there's years and years of practicing and just formulating recipes. Because with my wife being Nigerian, I said my knife. That's how much I love my knives, right? I'm about to call my knife my wife, but my wife being Nigerian, and that culture being so rich, the only problem was the fact that Nigerian food is heavy meat oriented, like heavy meat centric, right? Poultry, fowl, lots of beef, lots and lots of beef, cow foot, bomber, cow gristles, like cow heel, all types of different cuts of meat. So for me, being plant-based and being a chef, I took it upon myself to veganize Nigerian food. And that took a lot of practice, because to take out meat out of something that's 75% meat is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? But thank God, based on my skill level, I was able to create those same flavor profiles without having to use any meat or any meat products, any byproducts or anything like that. So in this book, you learn how to make jollof rice. You learn how to make that rich, deep, dark Nigerian stew, that tomato sauce that everyone loves. You also learn how to make a flavorful broth, and the broth and the stew, those are two things that are synonymous with Nigerian food. Like, you can't make any of the dishes without that rich broth. And traditionally, that broth is made with beef, right? Lots of beef, lots of herbs, lots of spices. So I was able to replicate that flavor without any of the beef, which is amazing, because this broth, I'm telling you, I make a big batch of it, I portion it, and I keep it in the freezer. So anytime I need to make anything, I'm just pulling out that broth. And actually, let me grab some for you right now, because I have some in the freezer, just to let you know, like, I'm not playing. This is my broth right here, right? You see all the stuff in there? So the cool thing about the recipe that you get in this cookbook is that it shows you how to create this broth, and then you're not worrying about straining, you're not worrying about creating flavor. Everything is in the broth. So you can then use that broth to make all of your porridges, your soups, your sauces, your rices, because all of them use that broth. That's one of the secrets that you learn and you get access to when you get this cookbook. So I'm super proud of this. There's tons of recipes in here, right? I'm about to show you, and we're gonna get to dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me. I'm just really excited, and I want to show everybody. So this is the Nigerian recipe right here, right? You have that. There's recipe in here for that Nigerian breakfast, which is the potatoes, right? A beautifully seasoned tofu, right? So there's some amazing pictures in here. There's some amazing recipes. I show you how to do all of the different swallows. And swallows is another word for the pounded yams or the eba, those kind of things that you see on TikTok. You see those viral videos of them kind of playing, not necessarily playing, but just using their hands to eat or separate this ball of mushy goodness. Those are called swallows, right? So there's some that's made with white yam, yellow yam, green plantains, you name it, right? So that's what's in the, wonder if one could use your broth on, say, oh yeah, 100%. Trish, those broth, I use it for everything. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm making Caribbean food, if I'm making African food, Spanish food, like, it's a super rich, flavorful broth that is not like, oh, you taste it and it's African, right? It's just really, really tasty, very deep in flavor and very rich, right? So it's definitely a broth that you can use with just about anything, all right? And then there's even desserts in here, Nigerian desserts. So there's chin chin, which is equivalent to something that we call in the Caribbean metai, right? So basically it's like a fried dough that you then dust in a sugar syrup and it crystallizes. So you get this beautiful candied kind of dough that's just really delicious and it's crispy, right? So there's coconut candy in here. There is puff puff, which is the equivalent to, if you have ever eaten dessert in a pizzeria, Zeppoli's, right? It's dough again, right? But this time it's soft and gooey, and you just kind of, just amazing stuff. So that's what's in this book, all right? I wrote 3 cookbooks, ladies and gentlemen. Veganish, yes. And the reason it's called Veganish is because when we decided to go vegan, I was caught in the middle of being vegan and not being vegan, and I wanted to represent people that was in that same boat with me. Like, there was a lot of people that I found and I spoke to that were trying to transition to being 100% plant-based, but they were stuck in that middle. So I started coming up with these dishes that were vegan-ish, you know, which is vegetarian in a way, right? But my books, they're 100% vegan, like 100%. But that name just kind of stuck with us, and it's an approach to meeting people where they are, because not everyone can become vegan cold turkey or overnight, right? Like it takes time. You know, for some people it's years. For some people it might be months, depending on your dietary restrictions, depending on a lot of different things. So for me, I wanted to create a community that was approachable for everyone. If you're vegan, you can rock with us. If you're vegan-ish, you're trying to be more vegan, you can rock with us. If you're like 50% plant-based, you know, 75% plant-based, it's a great place to be. So our community is catered towards people that want to be more plant-based and is working towards being 100% plant-based, right? Appreciate that, Trish. So, Trash Panda, appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, cookbook number 3, and these were written over years, right? This is all about breakfast. So this is vegan-ish, right? Breakfast you want to eat. So for a lot of people, I know for me especially, when we decided to go plant-based, breakfast was tough, you know, because of course you're used to, especially living in America, you're used to bacon and eggs, you're used to sausages, you know what I mean? You're used to those kind of things for breakfast. And being plant-based, of course, there's a million things you can eat for breakfast, but you have to also come out of that mindset of, because I'm going vegan, what am I supposed to eat for breakfast? There's a million things. So in this book, I decided to pull on my knowledge of world cuisine, international cuisine, right? Global cuisine, especially with my travels to India, to Japan, China, Thailand, you know, London, the Caribbean, South America, all these different places, and just think about what I would eat for breakfast when I'm there. So I took those ideas and I put it into this cookbook. So there's all kinds of things in here. There's avocado toast. There is some really, really cool stuff. There's different ways to make tofu. This is the avocado toast, right? So you make the avocado toast and then you saute mushrooms and you put on top. So you get recipes for that. You get amazing recipes in here for oatmeal, overnight oats. You get chia pudding. You get all kinds of really cool stuff, right? Smoothies. We have, what else we have in here? We have bacon, egg, and cheese, but of course the bacon is vegan. Talk to me.
Let's see. Trash Panda said, "What if someone isn't fully gonna go vegan? It's perfectly fine adding more vegan dishes."
100%.
They just, yeah.
100%. So what's up? What's up, Eugene? So it doesn't matter how, like, my philosophy is this. As long as the goal is to eat more vegetables, you're winning, right? The goal is to eat less meat and more vegetables. You know what I'm saying? So once you're able to incorporate that lifestyle, then you're just moving up in the world, right? Like you're winning. So the goal is to not just, you know, feel excluded because you eat meat, right? The goal is for you to really add more fruits and vegetables to your diet. Sup, chef? Need my nutrition bang. I'm bandaged up. So the thing is this, man. Like I tell my clients and I tell my my students, just put more vegetables on your plate. You know what I mean? If you do eat meat, I'm not mad at you. What I will tell you is just make those portions smaller. If it's seafood, if it's poultry, instead of eating a 12-ounce steak, eat an 8-ounce steak, eat a 10-ounce steak. You know, just make it smaller over time. You know what I mean? Solid grocery list. We do that. So the community that I have, right, the link is in my bio, or just tap the bottom left. I'll send it to you. But with that community, we share grocery lists every week, right? We come up with menus, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we give you that grocery list. So can I cash up you $5? Eugene, sure. I mean, if you want, it's all good, but you don't have to. All right. But yeah, man, it's just a great way for you to get access to really cool recipes. You know what I mean? Get access to a shopping list that you can actually use. And then it's always new dishes every single time. What's up, humble girl? How you doing? How you doing? Good evening. So yeah, people, veganish breakfast. You know what I'm saying? delicious breakfast recipes in here. There's a peach tart. All right. There's granola bars. There's biscuits. There's a scallion flatbread, which is when I worked at this Asian restaurant in New York, we made the most amazing flatbreads. So you get to access to that recipe. You get tamales, my vegan tamales. Whoo! From Spelt versus the Flour. Yeah, unfortunately, flour in America is very tough to, be happy with because of all of the things. I actually saw a video a couple of days ago where these two ladies, they brought in 2 suitcases full of flour from Italy. It was insane. Like it was like maybe 50 pounds each suitcase. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So I hear you. We have to do with what we have, unfortunately. You know what I mean? But yeah, humble girl, and Trish, I'm telling you, and they just passed the law. They just okayed this bill or something like that to put these really dangerous pesticides on wheat, soybeans, citrus, and one other thing, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we have to do what we can with what we have. I'm working on my mindset. That's why I show up. Humble girl, I appreciate that. I'm telling you, tap the link on the bottom left. Let me send you, tap that arrow. Let me send you the link. Mindset is all about what I do, because the mindset is the most important thing, right? It don't matter how many recipes you have. It don't matter how many cookbooks you have or how many things you want. Like if you don't feel up here that you can do it, it's not going to happen, and the goal is to really create a safe space, right? Where you can be allowed to thrive, right? And just do food that works with you. You know what I mean? So surrounding yourself with positive people, surrounding yourself with people that promote you being the kind of person you are and supporting the fact that you want to be plant-based, that you're going to be plant-based, right? That's what really helps. I'm telling you, a community is everything. So you're in the right place, humble girl, because we got you. All right? So that's my update for today. Emma, anything I missed?
I don't think so. You covered the
Yes,
books and
in terms of chats.
Trish said we need a full of the PPL objecting to the tampering with our grown food across America being poisoned.
I'm telling you, man, it's like, but I've just noticed a trend, right? And appreciate that, humble girl. I just noticed a trend. A lot of companies are now taking out all of the artificial ingredients and dyes and stuff like that out of their foods. So Walmart just did it. What was the other company? We said, Sam's Club. They just did that as well. Humble girl. Yes, the fan club. Love it. So Sam's Club, they just removed all of the artificial dyes, all of the artificial ingredients, all of that nasty stuff out of their house brand. So it's starting to catch on as a trend now where I'm seeing a lot of people are doing it. But I'm still very wary of these companies because at the end of the day, they're in it to make money. So you want to be really careful, right? You still have to read the ingredients because one thing I've noticed is that companies will take out one ingredient and they'll find another ingredient that's very similar to it with a different name and put that ingredient in. So you still have to read the ingredients because an educated consumer is the most dangerous thing. Like you have to read the ingredients, people. Don't just read the front. The label in front is made to entice you. It's made to look good. You know what I'm saying? So you have to turn it around and read the back. All right?
Trish said Europe has banned that for years.
For years. That's one of the things I loved about going to Europe because you never had to worry about what was in the food. Like ketchup is like 3-4 ingredients. You know what I mean? The cereals is like 5-6 ingredients maybe. But it's not like these 20 different things that's on our box. And come to find out, a couple days ago, I was about to get cereal for my kids and we were looking at a particular box.
Crispix.
Was it Crispix?
Yes.
So Crispix is supposed to be vegan because it's like literally rice and wheat, sugar, whatever.
It's the savory one.
The savory one. So this was not even flavored. It had vitamin C or
Yes, vitamin D.
vitamin
free.
D or vitamin B from
Vitamin D
animal wool, from sheep's wool. So I'm like, there's no need. Like, there's vegan vitamins, like the vitamins, but this is but the way it's listed, you would never know that it came from a sheep. It's like the hair, the wool of the sheep that they're using to get those vitamins, those nutrients. So even with reading the ingredients, you didn't have to now Google the ingredients on this list just to make sure that you know where it's coming from. Anyway,
Lalo sent a heart me. He's been here a couple of times.
appreciate that, Lalo. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wow. I used to buy that for years. I'm telling you, Trish, same here. Like, it tastes amazing.
My favorite cereal.
You know what I mean? I made snacks with it. I made all kinds of stuff with it. It was just delicious. But I did research with my kids, and we were just like looking up ingredients, and there you go. So anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 3 books in TikTok shop now. We have 4 spices, right? We're rocking and rolling, people. Like, we ending this year with a bang. All right? We ending this year with a bang. Don't do cereal anymore because of all the bio. I'm telling you. So the cereals that I buy now, like, I don't buy the big brands anymore. They're terrible. So for me, the ones that I find the safest is Cascadian Farms.
Cashew.
And Cashew. Is it Cashew or Cashew?
No, cashew.
Cashew, yeah. Cashew and Cascadian Farms. Those two, I find you can read all of the ingredients. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot of bells and whistles, not a lot of foreign names that you can't really pronounce or tell. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely stay away from the bioengineered, and it's everywhere. I mean, you go to a lot of supermarkets now, and all of the stuff that's being made in-house is bioengineered. Like, those are all the ingredients, the bakes, the cakes, the muffins, the breads, you name it. Yeah, like it's insane. Wow, they got bought out during COVID. See, that's why we have to talk, Trish. That's why we have to communicate. See, I didn't know that. So I'm gonna have to do some more digging now, because when those big companies buy out those smaller companies, they might have started off being really clean and healthy, but once those big guys get a hold of them, they're using the cheaper ingredients. They're using the ingredients that are not good for us, and they're swapping stuff out. So here you're thinking you're buying the same brand, and you're not. You know what I mean? You're not. So with that being said, let's jump into why you're really here, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to make a delicious, creamy Dijon buttermilk style dressing for our kale salad. All right, so I have my kale and my lettuce soaking, and my broccoli, right? Because all of that is going into this. It's going to be a hearty salad. Today we're just doing a big hearty salad. All right, let me actually put the oven on broil, because we're going to broil some garbanzo beans that I have draining, right? Fully cooked, but we're going to kind of crisp them up. Okay, so look at these delicious mushrooms that I got from the farmer's market. This is one whole solid piece, right? See that? Super fresh and super clean. You know what I mean? But I just want to say thank you to everyone that got products today. Okay? And yeah. Yeah, people got some stuff. Trish got some stuff. I didn't see who else, but some people got some stuff. Are you soaking your kale and lettuce in a solution, baking soda, etc.? So, I'm glad you asked that question, Trish. I used to do baking soda, but a lot of baking soda can really do damage if you're not careful. So what I tend to do is, and I get my kale and my lettuce from the farmer's market, and when I can't, then I might use a little baking soda, but very little. You have to be careful, right? But ice cold water, yes, and I let it sit for at least an hour, and then I clean it up that way. But thank you for asking that question. I use just very sparingly, right? You don't want to use too much because it can give you gas, it can mess up your stomach. There's a lot of different things, and it becomes soapy if you don't do it properly. So for those of you who have not used it before, you definitely want to be careful. Yep, you know what's up. So let's jump into what we're doing today. So I have my oil on in the back on very low, and inside I have 2 whole Scotch bonnet peppers. One of them I cracked in half, and then I have a half of an onion. That's how I season my oil anytime I'm frying anything. So I'm going to be frying green plantains today to go with my salad, right? So like, plantain fries, and then my beautiful wife is here wanting to say hi, hi, hi.
Hi, everyone. Oh, you got the Nigerian cookbook?
Yeah, they're all on the website, on the TikTok shop. It got approved.
What?
Today, son. Get out of here. How you make vegan salad? Brian. It's coming right up, sir. Coming right up. We got you. All right, humble girl, say hey, wifey.
Hey.
All right, so vegan salad is simply just your dressing being vegan, but vinaigrettes are 99% of the time vegan anyway, right? But dressings, on the other hand, are not necessarily vegan, because if you're using eggs like a Caesar, egg yolks, then it won't be vegan, obviously. And if you're using mayonnaise, it will not be vegan, right? So there are a lot of different things, anchovies, but we're gonna do a sort of a buttermilk style dressing today. So we're using vegan mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, vegan yogurt. I love this brand. It's called Coco June. Their yogurt is almost like a Greek style yogurt, and then of course milk. You know what I mean? So with milk, we're not gonna use milk today. We're gonna use just a little bit of water, right, to dilute the mayonnaise and the yogurt and the water from the yogurt. So that's what's gonna give us that liquid in our dressing, right? But if we were to do a buttermilk, then of course we would use plant-based milk, more like a cashew or coconut milk. All right. So first things first, let's make the dressing so it can sit and kind of do its thing. All right. So I like using mason jars, so this way I can just put a lid on it, put it away. I don't have to worry about it. Let's clean up. All right. So we're gonna put our capers in, because I just love how this flavors this dressing, and then I also love the little pops of salty brine that this gives off when you bite into it in your salad. Is just amazing. So 1 spoon of liquid and 2 spoons of capers, right? Capers are just amazing, right? Just think of them as mini olives, but with a little bit more kick to them, right? So we have about 2 tablespoons in here, right? And then we're gonna go with our Dijon, right? We're gonna put about 1 tablespoon of Dijon. If you put more, it's gonna taste like a Dijon dressing. I don't want it to really taste too much like a Dijon dressing. I want it to be just right in the middle, right? So then we're gonna go with our mayonnaise. All right, so we're gonna do 2 nice big spoons of mayo, and that's good. Put a lid on that. And then we're gonna go in with our yogurt, and we're gonna use all of the yogurt, right? See the yogurt? It's nice and thick, right? Like it's solid, right? It's a Greek style yogurt, right? So it's really nice, and it's just a beautiful flavor overall. So that's in there. Put that over there. Put this in the sink. All right. And then now we're gonna go with some black pepper. We're gonna season up this baby. All right. I don't want to get the black pepper everywhere, so I'm gonna do it on the paper, and then we can just drop it in. Now this dressing, I like adding a lot of black pepper to it, because it gives it a nice pop, and it's just a lot of good flavor, right? So black pepper, right? Gotta be smart. You know what I mean? So black pepper in. Look at that. Perfect. No mess. No stress. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Next, our delicious lemon. All right. Whew, this knife is sharp. I got it sharpened Saturday. Whew. Dangerous, baby. Me and a sharp knife. Danger. Danger, Robin. Danger. Okay. Lemon juice. Oh, look at that, baby. What's up, Emma?
Nothing. I was just joking.
So we don't throw away lemon skins, all right? Those go right into the sink, into the garbage disposal. You know what I'm saying? It deodorizes, and it just, makes it all better in your sink. You know what I'm saying? So another quarter of a lemon, right? So this makes 1 full half, all right? Trish, you all good. You all good. You gotta say what's up to hubby. You know what I'm saying? Can't miss that call. You know what I mean? So we have lemon juice. We have our yogurt, We have our Dijon mustard. Look at that. How pretty is that? All that black pepper right here. Right? What's up, Miss Pasha? Yeah. My peeps in the building. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Now for our salt. All right. I'm going to season up real nice. I'd say about 2 teaspoons I added there. Okay. What else do we need to put in here?
Olive oil?
Olive oil. Yes, Emma Harris. Good job. You're paying attention. That's my girl. That's my girl. All right. Okay. A little bit more. This is really good olive oil, by the way. What's the name of the third book? Ruby. So we have veganish Nigerian food you want to eat. That's one. Then we have veganish breakfast food you want to eat. And then we have the original cookbook, which is just veganish food you want to eat. Oh, wow, cool. Love my Dijon mustard. Nice combo. Oh, yeah, Trish. All day. All day. And this Dijon mustard, I get it from Trader Joe's. It's like really nice French Dijon mustard. So it's that authentic stuff. Not, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do. You know how we do. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprikas. All right, and then a little bit of onion and garlic powder, and I think we're gonna be good to go. All right.
You said paprika?
Paprikas. You know what I'm saying? A little paprikas in here. All right, 1 teaspoon of paprikas, and then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh, you know this is gonna be good. You know this is gonna be good. Whoo! Hot dog diggity. About to enjoy myself tonight with this here salad. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, I did say that, ma'am. I did say that. The southern accent's coming at me there.
I'm not sure what that means.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? All right. Now, let's add a little bit of our New Orleans seasoning in here. Just a pinch. Whoa, that was a big one. But that's all we need. That's all we need, ladies and gentlemen. That's all we need. Bless you.
Thank you.
The chilies is in the air, waving like they just don't care.
Wow.
All right, I need a little bit of water, not a lot, just a splash. All right, not too much. Okay, so let me get some water to add in here. Okay, so I'm adding about a 1/4 cup of water. Bless you. Gesundheit. Okay, we have questions coming in, Emma Harris.
I don't see them yet, that's why.
Check it out.
Okay.
What we got?
It says, can I rewatch from the beginning for this recipe?
Of course, you certainly can. So what I like to do, thank you for asking. And who asked that question, Emma Harris?
Trish.
Trish. So Trish, let me tell you a secret, all right? What I do is I upload it to a specific place that people upload long form videos. And all of my lives go there. Yes, Miss Manager. So you can definitely rewatch as many times as you like. And every other recipe. Yes, Miss Pasha, you said it. You know, y'all be careful, you know what I'm saying? In these TikTok streets, you know what I mean? 5-0 is everywhere.
It's Ruby asks, want to get all free and begging for your signature when I do, how do I approach the purchase?
Okay, you can just add them all to the cart, get them, and I can autograph each one of them, individually, and then put them all together and ship them for you ASAP. That will go out tomorrow. Like, appreciate that, Victoria. Thank you so much. So here's our delicious. Look at that color from the smoked paprika, all the specks from the black pepper. Woo! Woo! All right, let's taste this baby. Yeah, Ruby, thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, this looks so good. All right, let's try it. Let's give it a try, Emma.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man. There you go.
Thank you.
Take a spoon.
Oh, thank you.
So immediately you get the Dijon, but not a lot. Then you get the smoked paprika. You get all kinds of amazing stuff.
They are.
All right, so I love this. This is,
This tastes really good.
it's money, right? I would even put, you know what? I want a little bit more lemon in here,
Mm-hmm.
right? I love getting that pop of citrus. So we're gonna do another quarter
Yeah.
of a lemon,
It's only towards the end. I only
right? I like the lemon to be up front,
Yeah.
noticeable, right?
Trish asked organic plain yogurt, right?
Yes, definitely plain yogurt, not sweetened. All right, definitely you want to get the unsweetened yogurt.
This yogurt has about 2 grams of sugar that's natural, basically from the coconut. So
Yes, but that's it. But when you taste it, it's like
not
straight up
plain yogurt.
plain yogurt, right? That's what you want, plain yogurt.
Homegirl said
Whoa.
looks good.
My goodness, I was trying to get the juice out of there, and the
seed
lemon
drop
was
in?
like, I want to go in. I
Oh,
want
wow.
the whole thing. And the
caper.
I know my capers. It's all right. It's okay.
Trish asked any type you recommend.
Yes, for yogurt, there's one brand I love over all brands.
I'll put it in.
And yeah, Emma, type it in, but it's called Coco June, right? They have amazing yogurt. Okay, so dressing is done. It's going into the fridge. All right, so it can set and be amazing. Let me approve that. Okay, cool. All right, we're rocking and rolling. Nice. Okay, next, let's work on the veggies for the kale salad, right? So we're gonna get these tomatoes ready. So lot of tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So we can just cut these in half. These are some big boys.
Hello, tomatoes.
So while we're cutting this up, ladies and gentlemen, please ask me some questions about anything food related, right? Or maybe investing. We can talk stock. You know what I'm saying? Like I invest. So Emma, we have some questions.
Yes. Someone said
So-
just got 25 cherry tomatoes from my garden today.
Oh, so you plant. Nice, love.
Who
I
planted?
got some of these, love.
Hello.
I actually got some of these from my garden as well. So great job. I love that.
Trish asked heirloom cherry tomatoes.
Yes. Yes, definitely.
Heirloom cherry tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, so you can get all kinds of heirloom tomatoes.
Cherry too?
Yeah.
I never seen them.
Yep. Water. You a little close there, babes.
Sorry.
Don't want to elbow you while I'm cutting.
Oh, Emma just pulled them up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it just depends on the variety. But heirloom is just one of those things that is just from how long ago.
With the seeds, that's why you have
Yes.
heirloom seeds. That's what I have.
Yeah.
Love said I didn't plant a big garden, but I got a few jalapenos, habaneros, green peppers, and a couple of ice box.
That's all.
What?
Yeah.
Ah, you styling and
Can we get
profiling,
that?
love.
Oh, it says watermelon, then other couple tomatoes.
What? Nah, that's amazing. You're lucky. And whoever lives in your house, they're lucky. Because there's no bigger flex than growing your own food. Like, that's my ultimate goal.
Thank you.
Right? Right now, we grow mint,
See,
basil, sometimes cucumbers, lots of tomatoes, strawberries.
Long beans,
We do long beans.
which is like longer string beans.
Yep, we do peppers, all kinds of peppers. We do Scotch bonnets, habaneros. We do Marconis as well. Sometimes bell peppers. But man,
Good job, babes.
that
that
was
a guy or a girl?
impressive.
Okay.
A guy. Good job, sir.
That was amazing.
Oh, thank you.
The pink makes your skin glow. Wow.
Thank you.
You know, this is her thing. She comes and hijacks my lives. You know what I'm saying? Shows up looking all pretty and then it's like, thank you, thank you. Just steal my lives. You know what I'm saying?
You got it.
Jalapenos, we've grown some once or twice. But mostly Scotch bonnets. Like, I love spicy. I mean, jalapenos are spicy too, but there's just something about
Scotch
habaneros
bonnet
and
is more
Scotch
of a
bonnets.
concentrated spicy.
You know what I mean? She adds to your life. 100% Trish. I love
Thank
the pink
you,
on your skin.
Trish.
Ah. And Miss Pasha said they love you. Wow. Oh my goodness. You
Hey, this was it. It's Photoshop.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, my people. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Leave it up to Chef. He'll put me in the back. But God said I should be in the front. I don't know. I don't know. I love you all. Mwah. Get out of here.
That's my wife, guys. She's a little crazy.
Bye,
But
Mommy.
that's why I love her. All right, people. Let's get the rest of this stuff done.
Trista, gotta have some fun in class too, right?
That's right. That's right. What is class without some fun, right? Yes.
A boring class.
That's right. And we don't like boring.
No.
We do not like it boring. All right. Let's get rid of that nip. Okay. Okay. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like I was saying, let's chat, right? I do crypto, stocks, all that stuff, right? Because we can't just focus on one avenue to make money. You know what I mean? We have to dibble and dabble, so
What's your favorite stock that has made you the most money recently?
my favorite has been Nvidia.
Nvidia.
Yes. I bought Nvidia before Nvidia blew up. So when I purchased Nvidia, it was selling for less than $100 a share. I heard about that years ago. Yeah. When I got Nvidia, it was selling for less than $100 a share, and then it ballooned up into hundreds of dollars. So I was very excited about that. One day I logged onto my brokerage account and I was like, oh, wow. Because I kind of bought it and left it in a particular account and just kind of left it alone and wasn't looking at it. But then when I finally looked at it, I was pleasantly surprised. Let's say that.
Amen.
So I was very happy about that. So anyway, what's next? We have the oven on. So let me finish cutting these mushrooms and then we're gonna saute. Yeah, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I did.
Daddy came up with his own food language.
Sautés.
I have to, man.
Is that Spanglish or what is it?
Sautés the mushroom.
Yeah, it's Chef Ed's language.
Sautés.
English.
Okay, is that a new Chef 10? I don't know.
Do you cash out or is it still growing?
Oh no,
Victoria.
you never cash out.
Yeah, it's still growing. It's still growing.
Mysterious John said, I purchased 2 cars, one with Bitcoin, the other with XRP.
Nice!
Oh, XRP.
Mysterious. So you got XRP early. Yes. I'm still holding on to my XRP, John.
Yes.
I'm hoping for a brighter future one day where XRP is realized in terms of what it really is meant to do. Right now we're holding, right? We're holding. Hi there.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're staring there.
What till you cut?
Huh.
It's mesmerizing.
Oh snap. Don't be falling in love, Jen. Don't be falling in love, girl. Ooh, Amelia. Anybody see Spider-Man? You're amazing with that knife. Victoria, appreciate that. 30 years of slicing and dicing, you know what I'm saying? So, you pick up a few things. I wish I could do that one day. Victoria, it's easy.
Chef, you need to teach a cutting class, seriously.
A nice skills class?
Yes.
I know I should, right?
Guys, comment
Thursday.
below. Let them comment.
Yeah, guys.
See if they even want it.
Yeah, do you guys even want it? Like, comment down below knife if you would like me to do a knife class, like a 101, knife 101, right? Because there's some stuff I could tell you that'll really help with the slicing and dicing. You know what I mean? So if you would like that, put knife in the chat and I got you. Yeah, I just put it. Victoria, you're good. You're good. Alrighty. So yeah. Alright, hi Miss Judy. Okay, so we got a lot of knives. Alright. So Thursday, I'm gonna do a knife class. Alright? It'll be the same time, 5:30, and we're gonna go through different knife cuts. We're gonna go through how to hold the knife properly, how to sharpen the knife, and all that cool stuff. So yes, definitely stay tuned for that. All right, we're gonna do that on Friday, and I'm gonna walk you through a bunch of different knives that I have. You know what you could possibly use it for, etc., etc. All right, so Thursday will be fun. I'm pretty good with the chopping. Gotcha.
Grand Nana D sent a heart.
Appreciate that, Grand.
Humble said, but I wish you luck.
Cool. Thank you, Humble.
Now, this is related to food. It is a question, a very controversial one.
Oh yeah? Wow, Emma, you're using big words.
Dad, I normally use
It's
that
very
word.
controversial.
I use that word all the time. Controversial. It's like a.
Come on, Emma.
Dad, like,
I mean, I didn't say she don't ever use it. I'm just
I
saying you're
know,
using
but
a
they
big
don't know
word.
me.
I mean, they know
She actually
you.
feels insulted. That you don't,
I do,
that's
actually.
not even a big enough word.
It's
okay?
not.
Stop playing
It's a
with
big word,
me.
regardless.
Stop playing with
No.
my girl, okay?
In terms of the habadabas. Okay, what is the question, Emma Harris?
I'm still trying to get what you just. Okay, fine. Okay, whether pineapple belongs on pizza. That is the question.
Who said that?
No, I did. I came up with the question.
No,
I tried pineapple on pizza. That's my love language.
No,
no, pineapple does not belong on pizza.
Pineapple does belong on pizza.
That's how I feel.
I love
Right?
pineapple.
I don't like pineapple on my pizza,
I do.
but I do like pineapple. Miss Pasha said yes, it does. So this is my thing. All right, someone else says no. Miss Pasha says I love it.
I love you, Miss Pasha.
Oh snap!
It's delicious.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
bro,
So
Oh my
Nah.
gosh.
my thing is this, right? There's certain things that it's a sweet. Okay, so you can have a sweet pizza, right? Like you can have a dessert pizza.
But then
So I get
dessert-
that, but you know, it's like this equivalent to ham and pineapple because people do that. So it's savory and sweet, right? Pineapple on the. You know what it is? This is why I don't like pineapple on the pizza. I'll tell you. It's the same reason I don't like when people put pineapple in fried rice because you can put pineapple in fried rice, but the issue is the pineapple is not
I got it. You good.
okay. The issue is the pineapple is either one not ripe enough or two it's raw. It's too wet. So it makes the pizza kind of soggy, right? So my thing is this, like when I do a pineapple fried rice, which I need to
I
do.
was just gonna say.
You know what? I think I need to get ripe pineapples and then I'm gonna make, if I can get it this week, I'll make, no, it's too late.
I hear what you're
Today's Monday.
saying, Chef, but my mouth is like, like I love it. It tastes so good.
The wet pineapple, it's
I was just gonna say I'd rather
Canadian
it be,
bacon with pineapple cold. Wow, Trisha.
I would rather you do it like how you do the fried rice.
Yeah. When I think of pizza, it's savory, not sweet. When I taste sweet, my brain goes on shock. I'm telling you, Victoria. And for me, it's like sometimes that's like how I feel about putting nuts in my salad.
my
Like there's just certain
God.
things I just
Yes.
can't do.
Yeah, nuts and salad.
You know what I
no
mean?
way.
It's a texture.
I love-
Excuse me.
I love nuts inside. It gives you the crunchiness and the
I'm cool with crunch,
yum.
just not nuts for the crunch.
Like do bread. Do.
No,
bread
crispy
crumbs.
nuts.
Crispy bread. Yeah.
Croutons. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a live here to do. Love said no nuts. But I'm telling you, like when I do my pineapple fried rice, which is so delicious, and actually that's in my Black Veganish cookbook. That recipe, I learned that recipe working in an Asian restaurant in New York City.
It's so
The
good.
trick is to oven dry the pineapples. So the pineapples almost become like a fruit leather, like jerky in a way, right? So it's not this super wet, moist pineapple that dilutes the flavor of the fried rice or the pizza. You know what I mean? So if the pineapple on the pizza was more to that or sliced really thin, you know, that's when I would probably enjoy the pizza.
Before we get a little bit deeper into this, we have a couple of questions. One
Yes.
is, when is the best time to cut a pineapple?
When you can smell the sweetness. So when I buy pineapples green, right? Or I'll buy them getting ripe, but you need to be able to pick it up and smell it and smell the richness, the pineapple flavor, the sweetness, that natural sweetness. If you don't smell that, then more than likely it's probably not ripe or ready. But you want to be able to, the perfume of the pineapple, it should be spewing out. Like you should just walk into the kitchen and walk by your pineapple and you should be able to smell it, right? That's when you're ready to cut it.
Marilyn says, hello, happy Monday. She's a new follower.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome,
What's
new
her name?
Marilyn Young.
Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
Welcome, Marilyn.
Welcome.
You're gonna have fun. This is the dopest plant-based channel on TikTok.
Period.
Trish asked, were you using jasmine rice for
the fried rice? Yes, 100%. Jasmine rice all day, every day. Yes. Everybody say welcome to our new fam. Welcome to the family. All right, let's get popping. All right.
Where are you from?
Yes. Where are you from?
Where are you from?
Okay, so let's season this delicious. You gonna approve that one for me?
Sure. Yes, I didn't get it just now. Sorry.
Nevermore. That's a good question, buddy. Okay, so garbanzo beans in, all right? Then we're gonna season it with a little bit of our smoky salt, right? And our king seasoning. This one's coming soon too. I'm telling you, the seasonings that we have, the blends, is on another level. You can't get them in the stores, right? You can't get these anywhere, all right? So a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, all right, just to coat our garbanzo beans, all right? Give it a little shaky shake.
Sir, can we do apron of the day after this?
Yes, and then we're gonna hit it with our smoky salt, all right? Beautiful. So basically we're gonna use these garbanzo beans to create sort of a crouton, right?
Yeah.
And of course, it's packed with protein. You know what I'm saying? You soak your own garbanzo beans. Yes, I cook my own. If I'm in a pinch, I'll do canned, but 9 out of 10 times, I rather get dry garbanzo beans, soak them 24 to 48 hours, then cook them,
Yes.
right? Now we're gonna finish it with some King Everything seasoning. My King Everything seasoning, think of everything bagel, anything that has an everything flavor on it, that's what's in here with some extra goodies, right? We're talking orange, we're talking orange peel, we're talking like some really extra, really cool stuff, all right? So sesame seeds, of course, garlic, black pepper, all that stuff. So that's going on here as well.
All right.
Tossy toss.
Victoria asks, what is the name of the mushrooms you chopped? Oysters?
Yes. You got it. Those are oysters. So let me put this on here.
Yeah.
Nice and seasoned. Shaky, shaky. And then into the oven. It's on broil, but we're gonna put these towards the bottom, the middle of the oven, right? Because since we have the paper, if we put it on top, it's gonna burn. You know what I'm saying?
Apron.
So, apron of the day. All right, this is our cement, right?
Gunmetal.
Gunmetal, right? Just very sleek. You know, this is like that fancy kind of rich apron. You know what I'm saying? High broil, yes, 550, Trish, 550. So deep pockets, you know, pocket up here, utility. You know what I'm saying? Just really nice, extra long string, so it don't matter the waist size. You know, slim like me, you good. 2 of me, you good. 3 of me, it's okay. We're not judging, you know what I'm saying? But yes, this is the apron of the day. Also made by yours truly. All right. I mean, I didn't physically hand make them, but you know, it's my stuff. Okay. Back to regular schedule program. Let's turn on the oil for the mushrooms. All right, crank that soldier boy. Okay, now let's get our onions ready for the salad. So we're gonna just do nice slices. We're gonna cut it in half first, and then just straight down. All right, beautiful. That's done. Slicing and dicing is my thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so we have that there, which is nice. Okay, let's get the broccoli. Let's get the broccoli ready. All right, so a little bit of stem is always good. All right, Emma?
Yes. Sir.
Question, sweetheart?
What kind of knives do you use?
All kinds of knives. Who's asking? Please give me a
Trish.
name so I can address them. Thank you so much.
Trish.
Trish. I use all kinds of knives. This is a glestane, right? And it's what you see here is called scalloped. So this is for when you slice a lot of things, it separates very easily. So that's what these are for, right? This is a German knife, right? But Japanese style. And then I have my other Japanese knives, like this one right here. This is my Misono. This is made with Swedish steel, which is a high carbon steel, so it stains very quickly, hence the color of it. But this knife is also older than my daughter, my oldest. So this knife is about almost 30 years, right? And this is the size of the blade when I got it. So, you know, I really take care of my stuff, obviously. But yeah, this knife is almost 30 years old because I got it right when I was in culinary school. I got this knife. I don't sell knives, Victoria, not yet anyway. Maybe when I go back to Japan, I might link up with a Japanese company and maybe start carrying my own knives. I've thought about it, but we'll see as time goes on, right? Let me check my garbanzo beans. I can smell them. All right, looking good. Just gonna stir them just a little bit. Kind of separate them. All right, so they can get nice and toasty. Cool. Okay. So with the broccoli, I'm gonna just peel off the sides. All right.
Miss Pasha sent 4 roses.
Miss Pasha, thank you, thank you. How you loving your apron? All right, last one. Okay, throw this away. Alrighty. So the stems we are going to keep for another day.
Trish said, yep, otherwise sometimes get too woody.
Yes,
Broccoli
correct.
stems.
So I was trim, you know, I would say 25-35% of the bottom and keep more of the top closer to the crown because that's the more tender part of it, right? So
Miss Pasha said, love it so much.
appreciate that. Okay, so we got our big bowl for our salad today, right? So we're gonna, after we cut, and with the broccoli, we're doing very thin, like shivers, right? Slivers, shiver me timbers. Shivers, right? So we're doing slivers of broccoli, all right? Very important because you don't want to be biting into chunky raw broccoli.
So Victoria said, when my broccoli turns yellow, I throw it away. So I've been doing it wrong.
Oh yeah, don't throw it away.
Not if it's
So broccoli is literally a flower of a plant, right? And the florets, they flower, and that's why they get yellow. So that's only the chlorophyll disappearing out of the broccoli. So don't throw it away. You can, one, turn it into soup. You can use it as a salad or still just cook it, right?
I have a question though. Where does the chlorophyll go?
It disappears. It oxidizes.
I see. That makes sense. Okay.
It oxidizes, yeah. It's like cutting into an avocado
Right.
or an artichoke, right? It'll just, the oxygen is what does the damage, all right, and turns it like that.
Right. So any green fruit or vegetable has
Yes.
chlorophyll?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool.
Word up, G.
Trish said flowering eventually goes to seed, as they say.
Yep, you got it. That's exactly it. So yeah, we're gonna just cut this up because this is amazing fiber, right? Amazing vitamins and nutrients for our salad. And I just love the combination of kale and broccoli, right? Especially for like a kale, like a Caesar kind of idea. So with this creamy dressing, this just works perfectly.
Victoria says thank you.
Of course,
And
my pleasure.
Trish says think of a dandelion.
Yep. And you know, dandelions are edible too.
Yes. And they make great for.
They're actually very good for you.
Really?
Dandelions and marigolds. I love eating marigolds. They're so good.
Flower.
And I know it's a flower, but it's amazing. Like a lot of high-end restaurants, they'll use marigold to garnish their food, right? So, and marigolds actually has a citrus note to it. So it's a really cool flower to add to a salad, add to like a stir fry, or anything like that. You know what I mean? Yes.
Trish said dandelion tea is medicinal.
Yep. Very medicinal. Very good for you.
Sir, what is your favorite salad? Favorite type of salad?
Favorite type of salad? It depends. Cause I love a nice Greek salad, like a Middle Eastern type of salad. I love like an Israeli salad. I love a clean Caesar salad. I love a compound salad. So it really just depends on, what I'm in the mood for. Let's put it that way.
I see.
Right?
Yes.
We're gonna put that
Victoria
away.
said I've also seen orchids.
Ah, yes. Orchids are also edible. So onions in, right, with the cabbage. With the broccoli. All right. I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna wipe this counter down. All right. Always gotta work clean, ladies and gentlemen. Always gotta work clean. You don't want to eat in a kitchen where people are being dirty. You know what I'm saying? Not good.
Oops.
What was that?
Nothing.
What did it say?
No, it said invitations. Again, every time Grandma comments when I'm looking at it, it says the invitation thing on the side.
Ah, gotcha.
It's,
Okay.
it's fine.
I was like, what?
no, it's
Danger.
no.
All right. Check out our deliciously toasty garbanzo beans, right? So I'm going to put these back in the oven. They're crisping up real nice. And I'm going to turn the oven off. And those will be good to go.
Trish said, of course we didn't know that back then. Oh, just thought it was weird salad having those greens.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Okay, mushrooms. Oil is hot. All right, I'm gonna wait until it starts smoking just a little bit. Then we're gonna saute our delicious mushrooms. All right, and what I'm gonna do is get some garlic ready to cook with the mushrooms, right? So, boom. All right.
You always end up taking off your glasses.
Yeah, my eyes get itchy. Alrighty.
Trish asked extra virgin olive oil for mushrooms.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely extra virgin olive oil. It's the only way we roll, baby. The good stuff. Alright. Get rid of those. And then let's mince this baby up.
Trish asked, do you saute also with white wine and mushrooms?
Yeah, if I'm doing like a mushroom sauce, then 100% I would use a little bit of white wine, but only to deglaze, right? So like I would saute the mushrooms really hard, get them nice and seared, and then I would add the white wine to it. And then a little bit of veggie stock. And that's a good sauce right there. Finish it with a little butter. Ooh, wee.
Trish said, yeah, of course, garlic butter too.
You know it. Okay, So mushrooms and garlic are in. Let's season this baby. All right, we're gonna use, of course, our smoky salt. All right, because we're building flavor. Okay, and we're gonna let that do its thing. Give it a little stir.
What brand of olive oil you use? Judy asked.
What brand of olive oil?
Yeah, this is Judy.
So the olive oil that I use is organic Terra Delisa. All right, I get this from Costco. It's really amazing. It smells so good. It tastes really good. And you want to know really good olive oil. One, it should always come in a glass container. Any olive oil in a bottle, it might start out being really good, but over time, it loses that quality. So glass is always better for storage for olive oil. Darker glasses as well. And olive oil that comes from one particular region.
Can you bring it back?
Yeah, there's a lot of my amazing assistant will type it out so you actually have the right name. What happens is a lot of companies, they will what they do is they will get oils from France, from Italy, from Morocco, from Spain, and it's normally like bottom barrels, you know, not the highest quality, and they will combine that and make a full bottle. So you want to always read your label and see the origin of your extra virgin olive oil, and it should just say one place.
Trish says front of bottle. Want to snap a picture, please?
Yeah, for sure. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
There we go. No, you good. All from one region. Yep, you got it, Trish. It's the most important thing, right? Because that's where you know you're getting really amazing quality, and then you can trust it. Because, you know, there's some companies, even though they mix it, the olive oil will taste good for the most part, but I rather get it from one region, so this way I know 100% is the best case scenario. You know what I mean? All right, garbanzo beans are done. I'm gonna pull these out.
Trish, there's so many fake olive oils out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. A ton of fake olive oil, a ton of fake, lot of things, to be honest with you. Not just olive oil, you know, but that's why we have to be educated consumers and read literally everything, right? So let me get the kale ready so I can spin it. We're gonna spin it, baby. All right, and then after we spin that, we're gonna add some lettuce too, and then we'll be good. Okay. Okay, so mushrooms are done. They're nice and crispy. I just kind of left them in the pot because I don't need that pot for anything else. I'm gonna get my kale ready. All right. And with the kale, you know, some people, they swear by massaging the kale before, you know, they make their full salad. I mean, it's not really necessary. You know, I think it's just gotten a lot of notoriety for whatever reason, just because it's something cool to do. But I think the reason people need to massage the kale is because they cut it really big, right? So as you're taking bites, you have this massive piece of kale that you're trying to, you know, digest. But for me, I just cut it, you know, really small. So by cutting it small like that, I don't necessarily have to massage it. And if I do, it's for 10 seconds, 20 seconds max. You know what I mean? Because I don't like how kale gets if you massage it too much. It starts to end up looking like spinach.
Miss Posh said to tenderize it, no?
I mean, when you eat it, you tenderize it. You know what I mean? So I think
Some people just don't like how
some
it
people
is.
just don't like the grassy effect of kale because it's such a harder greens, you know, a harder lettuce. So when they massage it, it's kind of easier for them to bite into. But for me, I like that. You know, the goal is to have fiber, right? And that's one of the main reasons why you want to eat kale is for the fiber. So you can massage it. I just won't massage it too much. And if you need help with massaging, you can add a little bit of salt or a combination of salt and lemon, but not too much because that lemon will penetrate the kale and then it'll just taste like straight lemon kale. You know what I mean? Which might not be
Nothing wrong
bad,
with it, yeah,
but too much lemon, it'll not taste that good. Right?
Trish said, have you ever added arugula in your salads too?
Added what?
Arugula.
Oh, arugula. That's my favorite. I love arugula. We ran out, actually. Otherwise, I would have been putting some in here. Yeah, arugula, I love it. I tell people arugula, if you know about arugula, you bougie. You know what I'm saying? Because arugula is a lettuce that you find in a lot of restaurants, fine dining restaurants, high-end restaurants. It's not a cheap salad mix or salad green. You know what I mean? And I love me some arugula for the flavor, for the shape of it, the taste. It's very peppery.
Yeah.
So it goes really well in sandwiches as well as in salads.
Victoria said massage. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. It's not something that a lot of people know just because most of the people that will massage kale are vegans, I would think, right? People that eat a lot of salads, you know, so that's where that comes from. But before I became vegan, I would never massage kale. Like, I was like, what? Massage kale? For what? Why would I do that? That would have been my reaction. But upon being vegan, you know, that's when I learned about massaging kale. And I mean, you can do it. You don't have to. It's, you know, to each his own kind of thing, right? So, massive bowl of broccoli, kale, and green lettuce. All right? I might need a bigger bowl because I don't want anything spilling. But let's see. The last thing I'm going to add to my salad, of course, is herbs, right? And we have 3 herbs in here that we're adding to our salad.
Sure. Miss Pasha said maybe it's because I'm missing some teeth on the side.
Oh no, Miss Pasha, don't say that.
Trish said it's supposed to be healthy. We have that with our lettuce.
Yeah. So herbs, we have cilantro, we have dill, right?
Oh, someone asked, is that green leaf or romaine?
It's green leaf lettuce, right? So for the herbs, which I love adding to my lettuce, to my salads, right? Super amazing. So we have cilantro, we have dill, and we have parsley, right? The last hotel I worked on to help consult for the menu, to help develop the menu, we did this amazing, very herbaceous salad. And that's where we came up with the idea to put these different herbs right on the top. It just adds dimension to your salad. So if you haven't tried adding herbs to your salad, I definitely suggest it's worth a try, right? And you start with the ones that you like, of course, right? But don't put too much. The goal is to put a little so you can taste it. You don't want to overpower your salad with herbs, you know what I mean? Because then it's going to be too herbaceous. But me, I love an herbaceous salad. So hence, we got a handful of herbs. You know what I'm saying?
Trish said cilantro on our tacos with lettuce and cheese.
Cool. Oh yeah, all day.
Miss Pasha said that's gonna be yummy.
Thank you. Yes, it is. And it smells so good. Like, this flavor profile. Who did that?
To be true, Jill.
Appreciate that, Juju.
To be true.
Oh,
Jill.
to be. You gotta speak up. Am I getting old? Like,
I thought
can't
you
hear?
heard me, sir.
No, ma'am. I did not hear you,
Oh, I'm
ma'am.
sorry, sir. Okay.
My goodness, you
I'm
got
sorry.
me out here looking,
am I loud enough
looking like
now?
I'm 90.
Am I loud enough
Yes.
now? Okay.
That's better.
Okay.
Appreciate that. To be true, you rock and roll.
Victoria F. What's the benefit of dill herbs?
What's the benefit of dill herbs?
Yes.
Flavor. You know, that's the most I would say. It's a flavor thing. You know what I mean? It's an amazing flavor profile. I would say that, like, if you've never eaten at Boston Market, then you wouldn't get dill, because there's a dish that Boston Market has. I used to work at Boston Market back in the heyday. You know what I'm saying? And there's a potato garlic dill side dish that they have. If you haven't had it, you need to make this. You literally take red Bliss potatoes. You can either boil them or steam them, and then you make a garlic butter, and you chop a bunch of fresh dill and you add to this garlic butter, and you just toss that over the cooked hot potatoes. Oh my goodness.
You made that one time before. It was so
good. It's so good, guys. I'm telling you, if you like potatoes, you need to go run to the supermarket and get those ingredients and make it ASAP, and come back and tell me how good it is. Whew!
So
so good.
The health benefits of dill are.
Please tell me.
It includes antioxidant support, improves digestion, and potential blood sugar management.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
All right. So our oil is nice and hot, right? Let me peel my 3 plantains, right? Our lettuce, our salad mix is ready. So I'm going to just kind of leave this right here. We're going to mix it later on. We don't want to mix it now because we don't want the dressing to kind of cook the stuff, because we're not quite ready to serve food yet. Emma, you have a question?
Yes, Love said, can you please message me that recipe?
Which recipe? For the potatoes?
I think
message me and I will message you. All right? And if you would like to message me, there is a arrow on the bottom left, I believe. Do you see that arrow, Emma? On the bottom left of the screen?
Bottom left. No, I just see the shop.
Let me see. Yeah, that. So
it's the right? Is it the
No, the right would be to share it. So if you click on the shop, yeah, that only shows you there. So messaging me would be.
It would be under services.
Services? Yeah, there you go. So look on the services and you can send me a message. All right. And I'm gonna share with you guys my secret to peeling plantains effortlessly, right? Like effortlessly. All right. So if you want to learn my secret, if you want me to tell you my secret to peeling plantains effortlessly, please put a 1 in the chat. All right. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you want this secret, because this is a dope situation, right? Right here, like peeling it like bananas. Crazy. Let me know if anybody put a 1 in the chat, Emma.
Just Pasha did.
Ah, snap. All right. Do we have anybody else that want to know?
Mo Willie and
Okay.
Angela Sings.
Okay, let me tell you. So the way to peel plantains,
Angelina Sings, my bad.
all right, effortlessly is a few things. 1, you want to cut off the tops and the bottom. And then after you cut off the tops and the bottom, you want to take a knife and you just want to go like this, right? And follow the knife, but be very careful. And you just want to basically cut into the skin, just skin deep, right? Into the plantains. And you want to do that on the seams of the plantain, right? So wherever there's lines on the plantain, you want to cut it through like that. And then between those lines, you want to put another cut. So basically you want to create enough of, you see, like the lines was here and here, but I put a split right in the middle. So you want to create cuts where you can manage the peeling of it so it doesn't break, right? And after you do that, you want to sit your plantains in warm water, right? You sit it in warm water for at least 30 minutes. And after you do that, you will always be able to peel your plantains super easy. All right, very simple, very easy. That's it. 1, 2, 3, baby.
2 things. Victoria said I make a plantain tortilla.
Ooh,
Yum.
nice.
Yes. And then Trish asked, do you use plantain peels for recipes too?
You know, I have not. I know some people do banana peels, The reason I don't do the plantain peels is because they put a lot of wax on the plantains, you know, and the bananas and stuff like that, and it's really hard to get rid of that wax. So because of that, I almost never use the skins for anything. But great question. If you're in the Caribbean, that's a different story, my friend. That's a different story. So I think we're gonna just do long slices.
Mom says she doesn't like when we cut it like that. I was cutting it like that when we were doing it that other day.
Okay, so we'll just do one like that then. You gotta make sure, you know, mommy's happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure those of you are very familiar with that quote. So we're gonna cut it the way mommy wants. All right, so mommy likes fries, right?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Happy mommy, happy tummy.
Oh yeah? That's a new one?
Yes, I made it up.
You made that up?
I did.
Okay.
It's very good. Thank you.
All right. So I like it like this too, to be honest with you. And my favorite part is the center, where I have all the seeds. When you cut it like this, see all the seeds? Yeah, I love when those get fried like that. So no worries. Either way, I'm good. Either style. All right. So in half, and then we're gonna just do slices. All right. Today's been amazing. So much good news all around. Launched 3 cookbooks on the shop. We got spices available for sale. Like we winning. We got some amazing questions. The fam is in the building.
Trish said he keeps interrupting my phone. He's interrupting with the phone call.
No worries, no worries. All right, plantains are going in. All right. Make sure the oil is nice and hot. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, in my oil, I have 2 whole Scotch bonnet peppers and I have onions, right? This flavors the oil, it seasons the oil, and it's just a great overall. So my plantains is gonna come out with a little bit of spiciness to them. Nothing crazy, but you can definitely taste the flavor of the Scotch bonnets and the oil, you know what I mean? So if you ever want to fry anything, even if it's cauliflower, you're frying something breaded, season your oil, right? And when I say season your oil, all you have to do is put the raw onions in there, put the raw chilies, and put it in when you're about to fry. Like you don't have to put the stuff in, fry it, and then take it out. Put it in there, leave it in there. Even if it gets black and it's burning, you don't worry about it. It seasons the food beautifully. And you can just take it out when you're done cooking. All right, so we're gonna turn this down. All right, Mama Bear is back. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna just make sure that these are separating really nicely. All right, and then we're gonna add the second batch. Okay, so that's done. We got, what's up, sweetheart?
Miss Flasha said, I love the New Orleans seasoning. I can't wait to order the others.
Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. Yeah, the New Orleans seasoning is amazing. So I'm gonna just add this to this bowl so we can have some room for our garbanzo beans. Because we're gonna use this. Alright, let me put these in a container so they don't spill. Beautiful. And this is such a healthy snack right here. You know what I mean? You can just make this a whole batch at a time and just keep it and just snack on it. Super healthy, delicious, clean eating. You know what I mean? Yeah, we actually make this in the Caribbean and in South America. Like it's a snack that we have. So, yummy? Ah, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so dinner is just about ready. I know this was an amazingly long live, but thanks to my fans, my peeps, my fam bam, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for rocking and rolling. But we're basically done, right? So let me mix up our salad. All right, we have our delicious sauteed mushrooms. Look at these, right? Flavor, in texture, right? Just delicious, right? Caramelized mushrooms. We have our peppers. We got the onions in there. So we're gonna season this with some New Orleans and some smoky salt. Delicious flavors on our fries. All right, now let's get the plates. So tonight is green plantains and a compound salad.
Yummy.
All
Why
right?
is it called compound salad?
Compound salad because of the multiple ingredients in it. Cool? Yes. It's not just a lettuce, tomato, and onion salad. You know? So, okie dokie. We are ready to mix this baby up. Alright, let me stir that. Hey, babes! Welcome back, sweetheart. I'm still cooking.
I see.
I know, right? You're like, is food ready?
It looks good.
Oh, thanks.
Mommy, these taste so good. Look.
You over here offering my food to people?
I didn't offer. I just said it tastes good.
Yeah, that was an invitation. You see? Now you have us stealing my food.
Garbanzo beans.
Go home.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right.
Mommy, we need to. Yeah.
See what you did?
I'm sorry, I forgot who
You
I was
see what you
talking.
did, Emma? You're fired.
I forgot who I was
You're out
talking
here sharing my food with
What are you
people.
trying to say, Emma?
to. Nothing. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. You see, you got caught, homie.
Ah.
All right, our delicious dressing. Victoria's laughing. All right, so our creamy, delicious dressing. Oh my goodness. Wipe that off in there. All right, no dressing left behind.
Trish said I'm hungry.
Me too, Trish. Me too. I'm about to murderize this food. You know what I'm saying? Okay, look at this. Whew. Capers, French Dijon mustard, yogurt, mayo, extra virgin olive oil, right? Capers, dill, cilantro, parsley, onions. All right. So as I'm mixing the salad, I'm lightly massaging, right? But I don't like to do heavy massaging just because we have green lettuce in here and that's gonna turn to mush, right? So the goal is to just lightly bring this together, right? We're gonna hit it with a little bit more dressing because of the broccoli and the kale, right? That's in here, all right? The goal is to have an homogenized salad.
Bruising.
Huh?
Bruising, she said.
Bruising, yes. That's another word you can use. Lightly bruising the kale, right? But you see as you mix it, how the lettuce gets smaller, right? If I was to keep doing this for 5 minutes, this bowl would reduce to half of what's in here right now, which is crazy, right? But that's just what happens with lettuce. Like, it will literally break it down and turn it into nothing. It will look like cooked spinach if you just keep massaging this, right? And we don't want that at all. Okay, fries are almost ready. Let me take these out. All right, get some paper towels for the drainage. All right, and then we're good to go. Yeah. Oh, these are crispy and nice. Boom. You know what? I need a spider for this. This is not working. There we go. All right, make my job easier, you know? Look at that, boom. 2 swipes, and we're done. Yes. All right, put that there. Let's get the seasoning. All right. Let's add the rest of this in here. Okay, we'll do one more batch. Wash my hands. Okay. Now, seasoning. All right, so this is what I was telling you about the peppers and onions, you see? Like, it's okay if it gets really dark. That's the whole Scotch bonnet right there, you see? So, you don't have to worry about those. You just take them out. They only add flavor. Even though they look like they're burnt to a crisp, they will never not flavor your oil. You know what I mean? So now we can throw these out because they have that was the extent of their life in the oil. All right. So we're gonna bring this together, and then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of seasoning. Not a lot, because we have to keep seasoning.
I can be your taste tester if you want.
I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can. All right, a little bit of New Orleans on there,
Just let me
and
know.
then a little bit of smoky. So I like to match my seasonings because they add all kinds of great flavor. So when you get your seasonings, definitely don't be afraid to kind of work with your seasonings and use them in really cool ways, right? Mm. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, thank you.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm. So good.
you eat stuff that's hot
Oh yeah.
so normally. I don't understand. And then you choke me, and then I eat it, and I burn my taste buds.
That's years of eating hot food. All right. Just want to separate these. We can start serving our salads. All right. Let's taste it to make sure that. Emma, I need more gloves, sweetheart.
Okay.
Get the troops. Somebody. Guys, I need more salad. All right. Let's get a fork. Let's see. Let's see if we need more dressing or if we need some salt in here or something.
Stop.
Mm. A little bit more dressing. Okay. Wash my hands. All right. I think we're good. All right. Let's put this away for another day. Thanks, Hams. All right. Oh. Why don't you bring up the whole box?
Oh, because you like keeping a box down there.
What are you gonna do tomorrow?
I'll bring up a box later.
Oh my goodness. All right, people. What's the comment say, Emma?
Oh no, your apron is hungry.
Oh wow, look at that.
Daddy!
It's my apron.
No! Dad, don't. Oh wow, okay. Wow.
All right. My apron was hungry, but not as hungry as me. Clearly. All right. Salad is good.
Miss Posh said the smoky one is was one I'm most excited about.
Oh yeah. Miss Pasha, the smoky salt is a game changer. I promise you that. Okay. Tomatoes in. Boop, just like that. All right. This is a judge-free zone, Emma. All right. Look at that beautiful situation right there. Creamy. All right. Lots of greens. Lots of deliciousness. Now we're tossing in the tomatoes because we don't want to bruise the tomatoes. We don't want the juices to come out of the tomato, right? That's the whole idea. So that's why I didn't put it in too early, right? And then now we can add our garbanzo beans, right? Right on top.
You good?
Yes, ma'am. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Look at that, right? Look how pretty that looks,
Delicious.
right?
You don't even see the broccoli.
Yeah, it's all mixed in there, which is beautiful, mate. So we'll do yours first, so I
Okay.
can add my cucumbers.
Your cucumbers.
My
Oh, there's a
cucumbers.
bunch of spots with like a lot of garbanzo and like hey, you mixed it. That was mine.
All right. Big salad, big things. And then a handful of fries for you.
Yes. Oh,
All
that's
right. And then we're going in with a little bit of crispy mushrooms on top like that. And then boom. Dinner served, ladies and gentlemen. Plantains, kale, broccoli salad, and a creamy salad dressing, right?
Thanks, Daddy.
Have a nice day, sweetheart.
Thank you.
All right, cucumbers in. All right, let's see if these are ready. Turn this oil down. Okay, we're gonna mix these. All right, just a pinch of salt for our cucumbers. All right, and then we're gonna hit that with a splash of EVOO. What is somebody saying,
Miss
sweetheart?
Pasha said gorgeous Harley Kim said looks delicious. Victoria said yummy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate the love.
Okay, I'm gonna answer this, but just
Speak up.
again, can I rewatch parts I missed, or did you have recipes for it all? What you did today?
Everything can be rewatched. For sure. Everything will be up. You know where. And if you would like, actually just hit up the service tab, send me a message, and once it's good to go, I can forward you that information.
Yummy, yummy.
Yes, today's a super big green salad.
I call leftover. Yummy.
All good? You want some? Yes.
Yes.
Come on, I'll take out the cucumbers. Sure. There you go.
Much better.
Okay. All right. Have a nice day.
Gracias.
De nada. All right. That's done. Get that out of here. Let me get these plantains. Beautiful, golden, crispy, golden, delicious. All right, let's season up this baby. And anytime you fry anything, you always want to season it up as soon as it comes out of the oil. All right, very, very important. That's how you get to really seal in that flavor. Cool? All right. Just mix that up real quick. Yum, yum, yum. All right, put the last in the oil. Beautiful. Okay, mushrooms. Where's my side towel? Right here. All right, team. Em, you want to get the team for the table so we can be done?
Mine?
No, it's mine. Don't eat it. Please. Please.
You're taking chances, boo.
No.
All right.
To be true, Julie said looks delish. She said looks so delicious. And then what seasonings for the plantains? To be true, Julie asked.
So for the plantains, I use 2 of the seasonings that's available in the TikTok shop. It's the smoky salt and the New Orleans seasoning, right? It gives the fries a really nice twang, you know? Just lots of flavor, depth, and all that good stuff. And can you get the crew to get the table,
yes.
please? Appreciate it. Thank you so kindly. All right, so fries for the little ones and the big ones. Give this to Mama Bear. All right, she gets her sticks. Her stickers.
Did I have more than everyone else?
Yes, of course.
Yay.
Yes.
Why
of
is
course.
that?
Here you go.
Stop asking questions, Mama. Daddy knows what's up.
That's right. Mama Bear gets what she wants, a bear. Emma, hurry up so you can get these questions approved, please.
Yes, sir.
Thank you kindly. We'll be right with you, ma'am or sir. All right. Got some approving to do there, ma'am.
Love you, babe.
You got it, sweetheart.
Haters will say it's Photoshop.
What's the question, then?
Oh, it was me. I posted I was making sure Trish know where to go.
Gotcha. Appreciate that, sweetheart. All right, this is for Ed.
I'm gonna eat mine.
This is for Elia.
Okay.
Elia in your right hand.
Oh, yeah.
Elia in your right hand.
Oh.
That's right. I need to give her more fries.
Yes.
Okay, so let's give Ed this.
There's more fries?
There's a little more.
No. But Daddy still needs to get those.
It's so good. Cheers. Oh, look.
Sorry, Elia, your food's coming, sweetheart. Alrighty.
Yes.
Alright, people. So we are basically done. This is dinner. This is wifey's dinner. Beautiful compound salad, right? We have tomatoes, cucumbers, we have kale, broccoli, dill, parsley, cilantro, right? We have crispy oyster mushrooms on top. We have garbanzo beans inside, roasted to perfection. And then we have a smoked salt green plantain on the side, right? Please enjoy, ma'am. Made with love.
Oh.
Okie dokie. All right, this is mine. I'm gonna wait for my delicious French fries.
Yum. Gosh, chef.
It's good.
So good.
It's so good. So good.
It's so quickly.
Mushrooms are meaty. So there's a trick with mushrooms that you can do if you want your mushrooms to have a little bit more texture and less soggy or watery, is to let them kind of dry out, semi-dry out. So let's say you buy your mushrooms Saturday, because that's when we get ours from the farmer's market. I won't touch it until like Wednesday, Thursday. You know what I mean? But leave it in a, you want to put it either in paper or leave it open, never in plastic. Plastic creates condensation and it wets your mushrooms and it keeps them, and then it makes them smelly. So you always want to keep them in either something perforated or paper, right? So cardboard or paper bag, anything like that. And that will help drying it out slowly. But once you know it's getting there when it shrinks, because mushrooms are mostly water anyway. So when it goes from a nice solid piece like this to shriveled like this, like half the size, you know it's ready. And then you can kind of cut it up. And it might be a little hard to cut because it's starting to dry, and that's totally fine.
All right. We got a bunch of looks so good. Thank you. Trish said, bless you all. Thank you again for sharing. Beautiful family.
Thanks, Trish. Thanks,
yes.
peoples.
Victoria said, are you accepting adopting application?
Yes.
Adoption
You
application.
are more than welcome to join the family.
Come on.
Lieutenant Commander said it looks amazing. Looks
you, Commander.
awesome. Good tip. What kind of bean?
Garbanzo beans. Chickpeas.
Good tip. It says your wife outfit is so cute.
Thank you.
Miss Pasha said the plantains were green, right?
Yes, green plantains.
Oh snap! That's yours. No, the bow.
This one's yours, Emma.
No, the bow on his head.
Oh.
That's my elite.
All right, people. we are out of here. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, Thursday we're doing knife skills, so make sure you lock in. All right, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going through all stuff knives. All right. We're gonna do some slicing and dicing. The way to hold your knife properly, the way to sharpen your knife if you have a stone, and if you have a steel, I'm gonna go through that as well. So come with your notebook, your pencil, and your pen, and let's rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. That's Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we will not be meeting tomorrow because I have to take care of some business. So tomorrow we won't be meeting.
What are you doing?
I have business to take care of.
Oh, snap. I love that.
Wednesday and Thursday we will be live. We will be back. All right. So I love you. Peace and love. Remember to message me if you need anything. I got you. Check out the TikTok shop for your spices and your cookbooks. I will see you on Wednesday. Peace and love. Emma, sign us out, please.
Okie doke.